Hi, Gina. How's it going? Hey, Tavis. Salvador Van Gogh. What's going on, man? Hey, Janine. New York City. Awesome. Telecaster Bear. How you doing? Ashley. Hey. Melissa. How you doing? Hope everybody's having a good night tonight. I just wanted to hop on here for a few minutes and just kind of give a quick little update on things with my channel, because I haven't been able to upload a whole lot in the last, I don't know, month. Hey, Waylon. I've sporadically been uploading some stuff. Janine's coming in September for the Saints game. Awesome. Awesome. Who dat? Yeah, so I just wanted to, like I said, I wanted to give a quick update as to what's going on. And yeah, I haven't done a live stream in a little while now. Yeah, so primarily the reason why I haven't uploaded a whole lot of content is not because I haven't been filming. It's just I've been working literally every day in my real job, and it's just been the time that I need to devote to editing and everything. I have very little of that, so I haven't been able to produce as much content as I want to. But things are changing, and Janine's coming for the Giants game in October. Awesome, very cool. Yeah, so things are changing, so I'm going to get back, I think I say this probably every time I do a little live quick chat like this, but I'm going to get back to a more consistent release schedule, finally, for real this time, I promise. And it's not just going to be abandoned stuff, it's going to be more of a variety of things like I used to do. Hey, John, what's up, man? Hey, thanks for coming by, buddy. Appreciate that. Have fun filming. The COVID situation down here is it improved for a while. We are now like Louisiana specifically is starting to raise their COVID rates again because of the Delta variant or whatever, and so things are getting a little dicey again. The hospitalizations and stuff are up. The numbers, I don't know all the numbers and everything, but I know that stuff is all kind of rising back up again. And apparently we're dealing with a nurse shortage, which isn't helping matters either. But everything, as far as I know, is still open for now. They haven't put any new restrictions or anything out, or closed anything. There's no isolation going on or anything. So, our quarantine, I should say. So as it stands right now, I think everything is still good to go. There's no, I don't think there's a mask requirement anywhere in New Orleans unless the businesses require it themselves. But as far as like a state mandate or anything, there's no mask requirement. It's recommended, but it's not required. Let's see. Hey, Aaron, how are you? Sunsets in New Orleans are pretty awesome. I agree. Hey, Wes, the kids are doing good, getting big. Reverend Fuzzy, how you doing? Yeah, so I'm gonna get back on a more consistent release schedule with the videos. I've got a lot more New Orleans related content, more stuff. Like I said, that stuff that's not abandoned. I've been doing a lot of that lately. Just because the opportunities have been coming up for that stuff, and when an opportunity for something like that comes along, I'll jump on it. So that's why my focus lately has been on that. But I'm getting back to the more New Orleans related content, like French Quarter stuff, and going to go out and see what's open, and see what's changed since the last time I uploaded anything that walking around the French Quarter. And whatnot, but yeah, so oops, sorry, did not mean to do that. There we go. Let's see. Mark Von Jones, what's up, man? Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing those, dude. I really am. Mark Fun Jones went out and met a mutual friend of ours, Alma, and Creeper too. Yeah, so City Hall, you're right, Janine. City Hall has been, they want to take over the municipal auditorium that's in the Armstrong Park area, the Congo Square area, and there's not really any support for that. And I agree. I mean, that's not. I don't think that's a place they should be. I don't think City Hall needs to be in that park, first of all, and it definitely doesn't need to be in that area. That's a very like sacred area to a lot of people, and I agree. I don't think City Hall needs to move there, and I believe they have finally started listening to the people and are not going to move there. They're going to look at other options, thankfully. Yeah, I don't want to see City Hall move to where they were wanting to move. It's a beautiful building. It's nice, and if it were anywhere else, I would be probably more open to it. But I mean, I don't have any say in it anyway. But yeah, I mean, they need to listen to the people. If the people that live in that community don't want it, then don't do it. As simple as that. Yeah, I believe the mayor has decided to look at other options and other places to move City Hall to. But I mean, I know the building that they're in now currently is it needs a lot of work done to it. But I mean, I don't see why they can't just stay there, just fix up the place while they're there. But I don't see the need for them to move. But yeah, the content is going to start coming more often on my channel. I apologize for not being able to upload as often as I would like to. I still do have some abandoned stuff that I'll be releasing sporadically here and there. Yeah, for a little while now, I'm going to go back to doing some of the other more traditional New Orleans stuff that I used to do, and hopefully, y'all will enjoy that. So I know somebody owns La Laurie Mansion. I don't know if they live in there. I think they live in there sometimes, but I think for the most part they do not live in there. I'm not entirely sure. I've seen an article about a year or two ago about the owner, and they showed pictures of the inside of the place, which is beautiful, beautiful on the inside. I would love to see them open it up to tours or something. You could, or at least even an Airbnb or something that you can rent it and stay the night or something. That'd be pretty interesting. But no, it's completely private. You can't go inside and take a look, unfortunately. Yeah, I agree. They need to open it up. I think people would love to see the inside of it and learn the history of that place. I mean, it's a terrible history, but I think people would be interested in that. Melissa hasn't been able to visit New Orleans since 2019. Well, come on back. 2020, New Orleans was pretty much closed, so we're open again for the most part, as far as I know. Everything I believe is open. I don't think there's anything that is still closed because of COVID. So come on back. Come get some beignets. I have not been to the Whitney Plantation, Janine. I would like to go someday. That'd be fun. I haven't done, for my channel, I haven't done any plantations, with the exception of the paranormal investigation I did at the Prospect Hill Plantation. But as far as in the New Orleans area, I have not done any of the plantations yet. A lot of those places, they don't allow filming inside, and I mean, I've visited some of them as just a visitor, but I'm not sure how they take to filming on the inside of those places. You've been to the Janine, I don't know what you mean. You've been to the Laura. Do you mean the La Laurie Mansion? You've been in there? Kurt Weiss, watched the movie Project Power. Awesome movie, by the way. Had a scene at some housing project complex with the hella graffiti. Yes, So I have filmed that. Before they filmed there, I went and filmed that. If you look up on my channel, if you look up Degaule Manor, Degaulle, I believe that's how I have it titled. But I also have it titled Project Power. So if you just search NOLADEEJ Project Power, you'll find it. I went all up inside that place. It's awesome. I love that place. It was one of my favorite explores I've ever done, because the graffiti that's there is amazing, and what you see in the movie, you only get a glimpse of it. There's a lot of graffiti that's actually inside a lot of the old apartments. And what happened, the reason why all that's there is because there's regular tagging that took place, but there's a local artist named B Mike that went there with his crew or whatever, and they did this whole art installation where they went into a lot of the apartments and created these beautiful murals inside each one. And they cleaned up the place a little bit, made it safe to walk around. And I forgot the year they did it, but they I think 2014. They had opened it to the public for a few months for people to go see all this beautiful artwork and stuff, and then it was closed, and it's just sat there ever since, completely empty. But the artwork is all still there, and people have gone there and tagged over some of that stuff, but for the most part it's all still there. So what you see in Project Power is a lot of that leftover artwork that B Mike did there. The Laura Plantation. I'm not sure if I'm familiar with that, Janine. Mark Von Jones, glad to catch you later. All right, buddy. I appreciate it, man. Always good to see you, Mark. Yeah, Kurt, that place, it's so cool. It really is. And I like Project Power. I thought that was a fun movie. I believe Casey Neistat is in that movie, right? Yeah, Casey Neistat is in Project Power. The area is not that safe. I mean, the place itself, it's falling apart, unfortunately. There's a lot of like the second, third floors, the balconies and everything, the railings are completely missing. And when I was walking around there, it was kind of raining a little bit, and it was a little slick. And there were a couple of times where I almost slipped while I was walking up there, and that would have been really bad. Laura Plantation is near Oak Alley. I'm gonna have to look into that. I probably have heard of it. I just don't remember it. Yeah, I'm gonna look into that. That's cool. Thanks for telling me about it. So you said you went there. How is it nice? Is it big? I'm also I've got some plans to do some out of town stuff as well. So it's gonna be a lot. I got a few New Orleans things coming up, and then in the month of August, I've got a few big things planned that are New Orleans related. September, I'm going out of town for something big that I've been wanting to do for a long time now. I don't want to give too much about it away, but it's going to be fun. It's going to be a fun trip, and I'm excited to go and film on this trip. Yeah, Kurt. Yeah, they went into Jazzland too. You're right. There's another movie that shot at Degaule Manor, and I can't think of the movie off the top of my head. I was trying to think of it, but yeah, Project Power, and there was another one that just recently used it. Oh, something about blue. It was like a movie about a New Orleans cop that witnessed some other New Orleans cops that were bad or something, and they're coming after her or whatever. They shot that there too, and it's something blue or blue something. I can't remember the name of that movie, but it came out not too long ago as well. Hey Mary, how are you? Yes, it was a lot of history. Oak Alley was nice also. I've been to Oak Alley a long time ago. It's been a while since I've been to Oak Alley. I love Oak Alley. It's beautiful. I mean, you know, they've seen that iconic picture from Oak Alley and just about everything now. yeah, I got some out of town stuff coming up, and I'm definitely going to get back to a more consistent release schedule with the videos. Most likely once a week, but I'm trying to get to where I'm doing about 2 a week. Hopefully, we'll see. Like I said, time and life events get in the way sometimes, and it's hard to devote a lot of time to what I really want to do, which is this. But it's coming, don't worry. Do you think they actually lit? Yeah, okay, so yes, they lit up the park. They do that occasionally for different productions. I've seen them light that up a few times, and it's weird because if you don't know that there's something filming there, all of a sudden you'll see Six Flags all lit up, and you're like, what the heck is going on? It's weird to see just all of a sudden at nighttime Six Flags lit up. And they've been filming quite a few things there lately. I mean, they'll film like TV shows and stuff there too. Black and Blue. Thank you, Janine. That was it. Black and Blue. I haven't even actually watched that movie yet, but Black and Blue filmed at a few abandoned places around town as well. But Project Power used a lot of the big ones. Yeah, it is good to see it used for something. I mean, it's a shame that it still just sits there empty. Recently, the city has been taking bids or bid proposals for what to do with that place, and there was one that Drew Brees was involved with, and the community was against it. The community wants some kind of entertainment venue there. Probably, maybe another theme park, or a theme park and water park, but they want something for the community to be able to do. They don't want just some kind of, like, I think the big thing was like some kind of transportation hub or whatever. And while it may create some jobs, it's not something that the community can really take part in. They want something that does both. They want something that creates jobs and has a place for people in that area and outside the area to go and make money for the city. I mean, I feel like another theme park or something along those lines, something that everyone can enjoy, would be more beneficial than just like a transportation hub or whatever. And there's a group on Facebook called Jazzland. There's a group of people that have been trying to get their bid in for many years now, and I don't know, the city's not going for it for some reason. But they've got this whole thing planned out as to what to do with the park. They said the area itself is perfect, and they can reuse a lot of the concrete that's already laid out in the park. So they've got this whole plan to reuse a lot of the stuff that's already there. I haven't been to the Myrtles yet, but that's coming up soon, Mary. Definitely coming up soon. I didn't miss much with it. Yeah. I mean, I've heard people say it was pretty good, but yeah, probably not a Oscar-worthy movie or anything. Kurt, you've been following them? Yeah, it's interesting, a lot of, especially lately, that the city seems to be ignoring their proposal. I don't know what's going on with that. It's odd. Hey, Sean, how are you? Thanks for coming by. Yeah, I don't go live too often, and I figured I might as well do it today and offer a little update as to what's happening, as I haven't had time to do a lot. Thanks, KL Skin. Thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah, for those that don't know, lost my kitty cat of 20 years recently, and it's been a little difficult for the family, but we're getting by. We're getting through it. Hey, Brad, what's up, man? Nick, what's up, man? I appreciate that. Yeah, it was hard. I mean, we've had that cat for so long, and I mean, she's obviously part of the family. I mean, we had the cat since before the kids were born, which was crazy to think about. But yeah, we were all a upset about it, obviously, but we're getting through it. We're getting through it. Hey, Shay Van, how are you? Yeah, I got some new stuff coming, New Orleans content coming, and still more abandoned stuff is coming. I got plenty of that in the pipeline, but I wanted to get back to more of a variety of things, and just because I haven't done a lot of that in a while. When COVID hit, COVID really just kind of threw everything up in the air, and it was hard to figure out where to go and what to do because stuff was closed, and you had restrictions and everything. So now that everything's kind of getting back to normal, things, I can start going out and really doing the stuff that I've been wanting to do for a while now. What is there to do in Algiers? There's quite a bit to do in Algiers, but I'll be honest, off the top of my head, I don't know what to tell you. There's some good places to eat out there. But yeah, I'm going to be doing some stuff about Algiers actually pretty soon, because there's Algiers Point, which is that's a great spot. You can take the ferry to that, and wherever the ferry landing is in Algiers, there's plenty of places to eat and stuff around there that's really good. But I'm going to do a proper video on Algiers pretty soon, actually. That's also in the pipeline. Hey, Nolamoto. Hey, Alyssa. How are you? KL Skin's coming down in October. Awesome. October's the month. That's when all the festivals that were postponed are happening. Jazz Fest is happening. French Quarter Fest is happening. Fried Chicken Fest is happening. I think Buku Fest is happening. Everything's happening in October. Yeah, Brad, 20,000. Getting close. Yep, Shaven, you're right. The Superdome lost the Mercedes-Benz name. I think Mercedes-Benz didn't really care to have their name on there anymore. They're moving on. I'm curious to see what's gonna take its place, though. But as far as I know, nothing yet. So it's just gonna be the Louisiana Superdome again. You're right. It will be strange to be here during French Quarter Fest. I'm curious how the festivals are going to be after all this time. I love riding the ferry, even just to ride it. My favorite po' boy place. Oh my gosh. I'll be honest. Everywhere in New Orleans, you can probably get a great po' boy. I don't think I've ever eaten anywhere that the po' boy hasn't been good. But my favorite, I love Parkway. Parkway Tavern is definitely up at the top. Damalisa's, that's a really great one too. Damalisa's has the best fried oyster po' boy, I would say, in the city. So Damalisa's or Parkway Tavern. Nick, I did see the final Loki. Watched it last night. It was awesome. I loved it. I hope they have Oyster Fest too. I'm going to go to that. I've never been to Oyster Fest or to an Oyster Fest. I would really love to do that. Daryl's Po' Boys in Lake Charles is amazing. Never been there, never heard of it, but next time I pass through Lake Charles, I might have to stop and check that out. I'll pass through Lake Charles when I go to Houston often to visit some family members, and next time I do that, I'll stop there and check them out. Hey Nick, what's up? Movie Mania Nick is in the house. Shortstop is really good too. I love Shortstop. Like I said, pretty much everywhere you go, it's going to be great. Toby, what part of the city do I live in? I live in Jefferson Parish. Shay Man, all right, cool. Yeah, I'll let you know. That's great. Only went to one, then COVID hit. Ginny, I'm sorry, I don't understand. Ooh, if it gets really loud, it's starting to rain on me, so that's what all that noise is. I apologize. Oh. Brad, I might have to try that too. Giorlando's Nettery has a good roast beef po' boy, apparently. Yeah, it is. It has started to rain like cats and dogs. Yeah, Parkway is fantastic. I mean, Parkway has definitely become somewhat of a tourist location, but I mean, rightfully so. It's fantastic in my opinion. Which is odd. There's a lot of locals that kind of talk bad about Parkway, and I don't understand that. I don't get the hate for Parkway from some of the locals. But I love Parkway. Yeah, it's New Orleans. It rains off and on all the time, especially in the summertime, so this is normal. Janine, it's awesome. I love the whole Loki series has been great, but the final episode is my favorite. It's awesome. Alright, well look everybody, I'm going to go because it's getting super loud, and I appreciate everybody coming to hang out for just a little bit. This is just going to be a quick little chat. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, I didn't know Napoleon House changed owners. I haven't been in there in a while. I'll have to go check it out and see. There are plenty of good places to get crawfish, so don't worry. Yeah, I mean, I think Louisiana, I think this whole area, the whole region probably gets this rain just off and on throughout every day in the summertime. Alright everybody, y'all have a good night. Thanks again for coming by. And like I said, look for the videos to come more often. I promise they're coming. More New Orleans stuff. Definitely coming. But anyway, thanks for watching. Love you guys.